work a bit. I'm really sorry. It's been kind of frustrating me all episode. You've just got like one insanely long eyebrow hair, and it's just been in your hair, like your eye line.
You know, this is all that having a girlfriend is.
Alright.
Like, if anyone's single and they're jealous of it, all it is being constantly inspected.
I just thought
That's
it might
right.
be annoying you.
Every single thing about you.
It's like
you be
pimples
you
are
get
popped.
pimples squeezed. You'll get like things plucked out of you. Like, oh, why do you have this there? What's going on there? Hey, hang on, let me look at your neck. No, come closer. Come. That's all that having a girlfriend is.
I think I don't know if you've told this story before, but I think the funniest story you've ever told me about Keelan and Phoebe, and I fucking lost my mind because I didn't really know. I'd met Phoebe before, but we hadn't like actually like really gotten close or anything, and like we hadn't hung out a lot, and so this was like one of the only kind of impressions that I had. You said that like Keelan was running late in the morning, had to like get up earlier or something, and like he just fucking ripped one and Dutched oven Phoebe and then left. And I was like, oh my god. I was running late because he had to Dutch oven Phoebe, and I was like, "What?"
Oh yeah, that's right. One time you came into work and I was like, "Why are you late?" And you were like, "Oh, I had to Dutch oven Phoebe," and then it kind of took a while, and then she got mad at me, and then I had to leave. So it was just like the weirdest thing. It was so honest. Like he could have been like traffic, and instead he was like, "Nah, that's a fart," and then pull the covers so my girlfriend could eat it. That's awesome.
Pretty funny. I do that all the time. Just rip one and then like tackle her and cover her face. So funny.
To anyone else, that sounds so fucked up. But I do it every time Luke farts in the bed now to teach him a lesson.
Yeah, if
Like-
I fart, she tries to Dutch oven me with my own fart. Like, I'll just sit there, fart, I'll be on my phone, and then she'll, like, with, like, out no warning, like, really quickly and really, like, aggressively grab the doona and just, like, yeet it over my head and be like, yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get. And
You got to teach him somehow.
so fucked.
It's like a dog. Instead of flicking it on the nose, you Dutch oven it.
Wait, do you ever do stuff in your relationship, Keelan, where you're like, I wonder if other couples, like, do this shit? Where you're like, what the fuck are we doing?
Oh, actually, yeah. So Phoebe and I play wrestle a lot, and when we first started, like when I first went to her house in Canberra with her housemates, we get quite aggressive. It's quite aggressive, and if you saw it out of context, you think we were actually like having a proper fight. And we're like wrestling and fighting and screaming and stuff because we're wrestling, and her housemate like storms in like ready to fight me. And she's like, "What's happening?" And we were just like, whoa, we're playing around, we're having fun. And then so like every time afterwards we would play wrestle, we'd go to her room and be like, "Hey, just so you know, everything's all good, we were just having fun."
Oh my
And the
God.
same thing happened with her mum like 3 or 4 years ago. Like we were just wrestling downstairs, and then from upstairs we hear her mum like storming down, ready to like start shit with me because she thought I was attacking Phoebe.
Just ready to
Very funny.
beat
Oh my
your
God.
ass. Oh
I
my
feel like
God.
you guys must wrestle very aggressively.
Yeah, I'm now
It's
like
wrestling.
picturing a full like WWE takedown match just in your fucking bedroom.
That's right. It is. It sounds like I'm using a code word for sex, but we actually just wrestle, and it gets very aggressive.
It's like, yeah, it does. It really sounded like, oh, yeah, keep walking us wrestling. No, it's Keelan actually just like tombstones his
Watch out,
girlfriend,
watch
and then
out,
they
watch
giggle
out. And just like-
afterwards. That's awesome. Yeah, no, we do like
Yeah.
we always just find ourselves doing weird shit. Like we have this new joke where because we are staying at hotels a lot, like whenever we get something for free, I think Meg started it.
Yeah, I started it because I was just like, obviously you get, like when you're in a hotel room, you get complimentary things. And so it started off me actually like going
like,
like,
oh.
oh, a complimentary shampoo. But
Yeah.
then it like started
then, like-
turning into shit.
And
that
then, like,
wasn't-
as shitty jokes escalate on tour, as we all know, it just gets garbage. Like, we'll walk into a room at, like, the venue and be like, oh, a free tap.
For
Meg, for me.
For
And she's
me.
like, for me. I'm like, for you. And then
me.
all these people at the venue, like, we're doing it at, like, the Regal. And I'm like, Meg, complimentary seats, 1,000. And 1,000 complimentary seats for me. And she's like, for me. And I was like, for everyone. And then all these people, oh, dude. And then I was doing it at Macca's the other night, at Crown. And, oh, man, it was awful. I'm, like, a bit pissed. Like, we've been at Crown, so we got getting Macca's
Tipsy.
afterwards. I'm just, like, tipsy. I'm not, like, drunk or anything. And we got the phone deal,
Yeah.
like off the app, right? And I didn't realize what I was doing, right? The lady who serves us is Asian, right? And it's not even really an Asian accent or anything, but I just walk up to her and I'm trying to like amuse Meg and like a couple of Patreon people behind me, like because we all know about the in-joke by now. So because I've gotten a good deal on the app, I'm like, and I got one free Big Mac. I was like to her, a complimentary Big Mac for me. And then the lady thought I was mocking her
it
voice.
It didn't sound like it though. You literally sounded like you were doing an Asian accent. It just
Dude.
came out completely wrong.
I was just like, for me? And she's like looking at me like,
and you did it so
what
loud.
the fuck is happening? And I was just like, I was looking at her, I was like, and everyone else was just like, stop.
you
And
did
I
it,
was
like,
like,
so
oh,
loud.
and then I realized and I was like, oh fuck.
But
my
you didn't
God.
realize till I said, like, you turned around, you were completely oblivious. So, like, I fucking nailed it. Like, I
Yeah,
did such a good
'Cause
one,
it
guys.
was a bit
And
funny.
I was like, this girl's like, what the fuck? And I
I
was
think
like,
she was also just confused
I was
because
like, look, you just sounded Asian.
no, I think that's the same looks we get as well when like we go hello to people. Like people just look at you if you're being a
People-
crazy person.
People think that automatically that you're mocking. Hello.
Yeah, it's like the guy who tried to fight Keelan on the sunny coast just because like you do a dumb voice to people and they feel like they're
They
being
just,
mocked.
yeah, they instantly
Yeah.
feel like they're being mocked.
It's like, no, the joke's not on you. I'm actually just a moron. But I totally understand how people think that. If someone did it to me, I'd be like, is this guy like mocking me? This is
nah,
weird.
just do it back.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
That's right.
honestly what I do. If people do that, then I just go along with the joke.
Just mimic people.